Is the story of the great Alabama Shootout between the Whitecotton brothers and the Woodall family in 1869, 4 years after the end of the Civil War. This was considered a family feud at the time. Jim Whitecotton and his sons were Confederate soldiers known for their bravery. Unfortunately, they were also known for their drinking, short tempers, and tendency to solve matters with their fists.
Jim Whitecotton and his 5 sons lived 2 miles northeast of Woodville, Alabama at Will's Place. The Woodall family, led by Old Man Pleasant Woodall, lived near Woodville and Kennamer Cove. They were known in the area for over 100 years as cool, calm, but fearless and able to defend themselves when attacked. Jim Whitecotton Sr. had previously fought with Pleasant Woodall in town, knocking him down and throwing a keg of nails on him. He had worked him over quite roughly and angered the entire Woodall family. On June 24, 1869, the local Masonic Lodge was putting on a great picnic midway between Woodville and Paint Rock. A large crowd assembled from Jackson, Madison, and Marshall counties. Many guns and pistols were in evidence. It is said that Jim Whitecotton Jr. oiled and tested his pistol and told his wife that he would kill Dave Woodall that day or eat his supper in hell. On the way, he shot and reloaded his pistol to see that it was all right. As dinner was almost ready, Jim walked within the ropes and helped himself to anything he wanted to eat. As the Masons were preparing to march, a great fight began as suddenly as a mine explosion. Hiram Whitecotton, Dave Woodall, Jim Whitecotton Jr., and Pleasant Woodall fought like mountain lions suddenly roused from their lair. By some inscrutable providence, the Whitecotton pistols failed to fire, and Hiram and Dave Woodall used their pistols as clubs, which soon caused blood to flow freely when suddenly shots rang out. Hiram Whitecotton fell mortally wounded and died in a few moments. At the same time, Jim Whitecotton and Pleasant Woodall were in a life-and-death struggle. Pleasant got his shoulder knocked out of place and his double-barrel shotgun broken. Jim, seeing that his brother was killed and he himself was mortally wounded, turned to get away and tried to steal Dr. Lafayette Derrick's mule. He was unable to do so, as he had been shot many times by the crowd. It is claimed Henry Dillard, Tom Houston, George Hewitt, Frank Cotton, and others had done the shooting. The crowd had scattered in all directions, screaming, hiding behind trees, stumps, hiding under the river bank, and even in the river. After the fight, Judge William Ison called out, "Let everyone come and eat supper," as though nothing had happened. The crowd came out from hiding. As Pleasant's shoulder was set by Dr. Derrick, the crowd ate dinner as though nothing had happened, while the 2 brothers lay dead on the ground nearby. Their sister ate a hearty dinner. People were asking if they were dreaming. The dead men were finally put on a handcar, brought to a boxcar in Woodville, where they remained all night. The next day, they were held in an ox wagon 3 miles east to the head of Thomas Cove and buried in an unmarked grave. The Woodalls were given a superficial hearing and promptly turned loose, thus ending the greatest fight in Jackson County history. This is also written about in History of Woodville, Alabama by James Kennamer.